Hello, this is Jesus Omar Gallegos, here to teach you how to design a website from scratch. Of course, this video is geared more toward my retailing students at St. Philip's College, but if you're watching and not a student of mine, feel free to use the information here to create your own website. I've been an educator for 8 years, in case you don't know me. I work at Breckenridge High School, and of course as an adjunct professor at St. Philip's College. I teach business courses, entrepreneurship, finance, you name it, in the world of business. I teach it. Been doing it again for 8 years. The business that you see back here in limbic.com, that's actually my business. I've had that for over 6 years, and I'm going to be using this to show you how to create a website from scratch. But feel free to use other providers of domains and hosting. To name a few, just so that you know that mine isn't the only one that you could do this with, are GoDaddy, Register.com, HostGator, Wix. There's a whole bunch of them. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, I want to make sure that everybody watching this knows what a domain name is. Domain name is basically a website address. All right, and with that, you need in order to buy or to host a website, you need web hosting, which you see right here. And then of course you can get security for it, email accounts, and a bunch of other stuff. But today we're going to cover the basics: a domain name and web hosting. All right, so go ahead and follow along. What we're going to do is create or find an available domain name, because there are domain names that are already taken, like limbic.com, like google.com, like a whole bunch of businesses that are out there that already have their domain name. So what this does is actually search for a domain that is available. So I'm going to go ahead and click and disappear from the screen, but go ahead and follow what I do online. All right, so the first thing you want to do is type out your business name. All right, so in this case, I'm going to type in energy rich world. It's a domain. Actually, no, I'm going to type in energy rich detox. All right, this is actually a business that we own. We sell detox water, and I'm using it because you see that it's not available. All right, so there's one example of that. Okay, let's go with in limbic.com, right? It's going to basically search. You just did limbic, right? And then it's going to do its search. It's actually searching the World Wide Web to see if there's an available domain for it. As you can see, no, it's not. But this concept I'm working on, world, it's just something I've been toying with. But I know it's available. Well, that's why I searched it, and there it is. So in your case, you have to figure out what domain name you want, and then you plug it in here, see if it's available. I recommend sticking with the .com, because if you go with like a .net or anything else, like what's shown over here, and when you tell people, they might still type in .com because everybody's used to it. It was the first one and the most popular. They might go to a different business, and then you lose that customer. So I always try to recommend using the .com. You can also buy multiple ones that have a similar word or something related to it. I'm not going to get that into that marketing piece of things. I'm just going to show you basically how to register a domain name, which is what we're doing, and then show you how to set up a quick website, WordPress website. So you would click continue to cart, and then as you can see, the website tries to sell you other stuff like protecting your information, which you don't have to do, buying a website builder, and then hosting. But you do need hosting to show your website. So it's two parts. You buy the domain name, and then you buy the hosting. But we're just gonna leave things as they are, and of course you can also buy email for your domain, like that example that I used. You could do something like info at energyrichworld.com, something to that effect. So it looks professional if you really are starting a business. to have that. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at no thanks and continue to cart. And as you can see, usually it defaults to 2 years, but you can drop down and just go to 1 year if you're just experimenting or have a business idea that you want to play around with. And actually, I have a coupon a coupon code that was in there, and I'm about to give that to anybody watching, students as well as just anybody watching this video. Just click on this promo and then type in limbic 17, click apply, and then you'll see that you'll get a discount. So basically it's $8.67 for the entire year. Now I'm showing you this because most website providers or places you can buy domain names from act exactly like this. So again, this is for educational purposes. If you want, I mean, you really could. You can buy your domain name if you want. But if not, don't worry. I am providing you with a subdomain, students, and free web hosting to both, to the people that are actually buying this for a business that you're creating or a personal website that you're creating. And since you're my students, I am providing you with 3 months, whether you're buying or not. Those that are not, again, you're getting a domain name, a subdomain name. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm going to click on proceed to checkout, and of course there it is. If you're a new customer, you would click on continue and then fill out your information, and then it's as simple as that. You would hit continue. It would process the order, and then you would be logged in. Go to a new tab and type in www.student.inlimbic.com/ and then your first and last name. All right. So after this, the inlimbic.com, put a slash and then your first and last name. This is the subdomain that I provided you with. So again, you would do www.student.inlimbic.com/ and then your first and last name. All right. I had that already defaulted, the energy rich detox, but what you would do again is first and your last name. So for me it'd be Jesus Gallegos, and then I would just hit enter, and that would take you to the subdomain that I provided you with, and you'll be able to see something like what you see on the screen, but with your name on it. All right. Now, what comes next is put a slash and then put a WP-admin like that, and it'll take you to a login screen like this. And this is the login for WordPress. So every WordPress website has that. That's the way you get into the back end, and you can start designing your website. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and plug in my information. All right, and that'll bring you to a screen like this. And what you're going to do is just click on Start Wizard. Keep website plus blog. Industries, well, select the industry where your business falls under. Mine would be restaurant and food. But I'm going to fix this. I'm going to put capitals and spaces so that it looks good. Just like that. Of course, for yours it'll be a little different. And then create a tagline. I'm just going to make one on the fly here. More than energy, get healthy. Something like that. I'll change it later once I actually think it through, but you come up with something and you can always change it later. Then if you actually, again, bought an email address, you can put your email address, or if you bought a domain name, plug that in. And all this other information if you like. If not, you can just leave it like that, and then you hit continue. what comes next is choosing a theme. Just find a theme that you like. I'm going to go ahead and select this one, and that'll take you into this next screen. And then here it gives you some pictures that you can use. I'll pick this. This looks pretty good. And click next. Well, I'm going to hold on a bit because it's loading it, just so you can see what it'll look like. It's taking a little while. And it'll look something like that. But I want this food design. There we go. Or maybe mint. Alright. Then you would click next. And say, yeah, you like this design, but let's check out some other ones. You just click these arrows like it's telling you to do here. Then you find one you like, and you click next. And again, you can always, that's the beauty of WordPress, you can always go in there and change it or update it. But I'm going to hit close, I'm going to click on select, and that'll save that design. And it's installing my theme. And you just have to wait. It takes a little bit. And there it is. Now, it's going to show you, it's a little tutorial, it'll show you how to edit your site. You click next. Basically, you can change out all this stuff. We're not going to mess too much with that. That's not the purpose of this video. And then it actually has a nice little demo in there that you should watch. You click on it, and then there it goes. You click play, and it'll go. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'm just showing you how easy it is to do this. And I'm just going to click on dismiss. All right, so we have the design set up. It's saved, and I'm going to click on this X. And you will see your dashboard. So in your dashboard, you have a bunch of tools, options to use. What I'm going to do is click on pages, and you'll see the different pages that are already set up for you. So all you have to go do is click and update them. For our purposes, what I'd like for you to do is to go to the home page. As you can see, it's set up as the front page. Click on it. And this is a new feature that WordPress has come out with, this page builder. It's really easy to use. I know Wix, if you've ever messed with Wix, it's just like this. It's a drag and drop, and then you just type in, so it's pretty awesome. I'm just going to click on no thanks, welcome. It looks like it might be your first time. Would you like to take a tour? I recommend you guys doing that, taking that tour, but it's there for you, so I'm just going to click on no thanks. I'm just going to show you this basic how it works. So if you hover, you can actually edit information in here. All right. So all I want you to do for this exercise is to click on this first little panel. Now your design might be a little bit different. So if you didn't choose the same design I did, just mess around with it. But what I want to see from you is the name of a product. All right, so here I'm just going to put like a strawberry mint detox. This is just an example. All right, and then for sale, I'm going to say $5. Okay, and then we just need an image. All right, to get an image, I'm going to have to click up here, and let's see. Edit. I'm going to look for an image. I'll just go in here. Let's see, pictures, sample pictures. I'm going to say, oh, look, this is just for as an example, I'm going to select this image and use it. So I'm going to select that photo and I'm going to hit save. Let's see what it does. Hey, there it is. All right, so we're imagining that this is an actual detox. All right, product, service, one. So you would want to clean it up, learn more. I'm going to click on it again and then just see what I need to do to get rid of that service one. Oh, there it is. It's right over here. So I would just delete that. And that learn more, well, you would have to just mess around with this to get rid of it. But if you do something basic like this, and I see that you have your business name, you're good. All right, that's enough for this assignment. Again, this is a really quick rundown as to how to set up a website from scratch. You know, we went over the domain name, how you search for a domain name that's available, how you buy it, and then how to set up a WordPress website from scratch. Of course, you did miss the component of me actually activating the WordPress website on the back end, but you know that would take a very long time to me to, well, not too long, but it would take long for me to show you. And for the purposes of this lesson is just to show you that how easy it is, and basically get you going in the world of e-tailing, retailing online. So again, your assignment is just to have your business name on there with a tagline and a picture with a description of it or name of your product, a price, and that's as far as we're getting for this lesson. If you want to learn more on how to really create and sell stuff online, then you need to take my e-tailing class, which I do teach at St. Philip's College, and working on developing some courses for the public as well, some very direct outcome-based learning, not as extensive as, like, say, this retailing class. But let me get back on screen and just talk a little bit more about what we've done and the fact that you now know how to set up a website from scratch. And if you want to learn more, go or take my course, e-tailing. My name's Jesus Omar Gallegos. Been teaching for 8 years, Brackenridge High School, adjunct professor at St. Philip's College. And thank you for watching. If you like this, subscribe to my channel, because I have lots of lessons already on there and going to keep building as I go. And have a good day. Bye.